It's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and jail to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary. 'Cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid. But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Ya-da-da-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go! Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Ya-da-da-da-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-da-da-lie-da-lie.
Well, good evening and welcome to Nat21 Adventures, the place where some of your favorite performers from the Renaissance Fair kick in the door, loot the bodies, act like general murder hobos, and play D&D for your amusement and pleasure. Tonight's show, my dear friends, is brought to you by Run Adventures D&D Tours, Penny Dragon Publishing, makers of Mag of Holding, the Goblonia Kickstarter, Little Empires, and Memento Mori, Memento Vivere, Escape from the Ghost Island adventure book, which we're playing through this month of Halloween, and you can get yours from the Nat21 Adventures Halloween Adventure Pack. Now tonight, as many nights, we have a word of the day, and that, of course, is going to be hard time. Now here's what I want you to do. I want you to whisper it. Whisper. Whisper. For there was a dream that was Rome, but you couldn't say it any louder than a whisper. Whisper it to Reverend Tommy later in the show. And if you don't whisper it, you can get disqualified. Paolo's going to tell you later about how to do that. But welcome to episode 8 of the All Bard Party. And speaking of murder hobos, here is the murderiest hobo of them all, your dungeon master, Paolo Garbanzo.
Oh, greetings, Shakespeare. I'm not a
Hello,
murder hobo.
Paolo.
I have a dungeon. I'm a murder dungeoneer, I guess.
All right,
Anyway.
you're all right, fair enough. You're not riding the rails as many. Well, you are kind of riding the rails right now.
I am.
Because you're in a different state now.
I am. We are 1 hour ahead of or behind all of you.
Yeah,
you.
you're
Some
on
of
Paolo
you.
time now.
That's right. We were talking, discussing. So several of us are actually in Texas, including our Twitch moderator. So all things actually run on Twitch moderator, Reverend Tommy, right here. all things.
So we're on Reverend Tommy time.
Yes, absolutely.
So RVST. So if Reverend Tommy's ever in London, we need to just do the show on his time.
We just have to do it.
All
then.
right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So yes, I am here, and Kitty is here, and right there. Actually, we're actually some of us are in the same room, and actually this show, not so because our mod and Kitty and I here, so 3 of us are here. And where are we? We are at the Texas Renaissance Festival, but specifically, we're actually in the Wormwood Tavern Public House, which is where I'm performing on the weekends, and I guess we're performing on Tuesday nights here as well. It's an amazing indoor space, my friends. If you are in the Texas area, this is new last year. They just built it last year. It is a actual burlesque show venue, and it's air conditioned. Say what?
At
right.
a Renaissance fair?
Yes. Not only is it air conditioned, but the backstage actually has space that you actually can get dressed like an actual green room. It's amazing.
And the green fairies here, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, there's a lot of absinthe. It is an absinthe bar. It's pretty amazing. So come on out and check it out. We have.
I really want to go to this now.
Yeah, we'll send you pictures of the inside. So not only is it this amazing thing, it's got a balcony. It's indoors. There's aerial arts in it. So it is a scripted show. It's amazing. 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then on Sunday we do it only one time. We do it at 4 o'clock, but then I host the Risque Variete show, where apparently I actually got mostly naked. So that could happen again.
Paolo, you're mostly naked right now. Be honest. I mean, come
I'm
on.
not wearing pants, and Kitty will tell you that.
It's true. It's
Kitty,
true. I had
Kitty,
to check,
are you?
but it's true.
Kitty, I'm asking you as your HR representative.
Okay.
Are you feeling safe in your workplace right now?
I feel like I should take my pants off too.
Crank call. No, sorry. Reverend Tommy's not wearing pants. This is a burlesque venue. We can't wear pants.
It's a pantsless party. Oh my
I
gosh.
feel weird that I am wearing pants. I don't normally. I've done it wrong. I wasn't wearing pants earlier today. I put pants on for this. What have I done?
What were you thinking, Kitty?
I don't know. I better drink more.
Okay, my friends. Well, you all know there's an adventure taking place here, but we're going to make an adventure take place here in the Twitcherarium. This is an interactive Dungeons & Dragons game, and you can use your channel points to influence the die rolls and this guy, the Dungeon Master. And I'm trying to get it because Reverend Tommy's over here. Okay, that guy, the moderator, and even Kitty. You can use all your Twitch points to do that. Join the Nat21 Adventures Patreon, and you get even more powers. We have more viewers than ever before. So here's the thing. I do want to say we have been expanding now that we've all been kind of getting back to work and spreading the word of Nat21. This is a warning that near in the future, some of those powers from the Twitch points are going to be changing. But don't worry. The Patreon Saints will have tons of powers still. They'll just wreck all my stuff. Don't worry. Speaking of Patreon, when using your powers, you could, my friends, work together, adding your bonuses up to turn someone into a pink mist, for instance. But more powerful bonuses can cancel the ones before it. So if you can negate bonuses as well as minuses that others have thrown down. So stack them up for better ones. However, a roll of natural 1 or 21 from our players or myself cannot be changed. It is sacred because, of course, we just love it when things get wrecked. Powers must be given out, used immediately. If you give out a modifier, it has to be used on the next roll. whenever that is, even by players. Critical successes and failures can also be used in other ways, and I definitely give you points, my friends, for creativity. So if you want something crazy to happen, you can throw down that crit fail or crit success and let us know what you would like to have happen. I'll work it out. I'll figure some way. Don't you worry. You can also cheer our players on like thousands of fans in a gladiatorial combat using bits as well. You could also give me bunny ears if you're Kitty Chaos. You could also mess with my hair. My friends, our party, the Gnorks of Grock, are in heaps of trouble on the island of Anon, a dark place of ghosts and spirits. Ooh, hence the lighting. Let's see, it's spooky, and it's right here in our source book that we're using for all of October, Memento Mori, Memento Vivere, from Judas and Magnolia. That's right, you can get it. That's right, we have a few copies. So let's get right to it. You can get a copy of this from our Halloween party pack. That's right. And you can get all sorts of cool things. We have the mausoleum from Little Empires and so many other things in this party pack. And it's $100 value for only $50 because all people are really cool and I talk them into it. So you can get yours today by checking out our Nat21 Adventures website. But my friends, let us get right to this crazy adventure and roll that beautiful Nat21 footage. And we're mostly back. Dun, dun.
I'm here.
Friends, we left our band of adventurers in. That's right. There is no Aziri yet. She's not here.
There's none.
Take her out. There you go. So Aziri doesn't exist. Aziri's not here. Only Zool. So we left our band in an alleyway. Not a good place for bands. They have landed on the island of Anon and have had several strange encounters. They talked to the Shifty Port Authority. They watched a street show put on by none other than Dr. Judas Lynch and Magnolia Strange. And then after a bit of street busking on their own parts, they got to witness the ultimate show, a murder. They stopped the murderer, but at what cost? No one saw them save the day. All they saw was, by the time anyone else showed up, all they saw was Salome throwing a man down from 30 feet off a wall where he kind of went splat on the ground, and then his ghost fled the scene. We ended the adventure there last week with people gawking at them and calling for the guards. What will they do? Will they try to run? Will they try to explain themselves? Will the town guards become pink mist? Let's find out. Will they ever find Aziri? They better, because she's sitting right here chomping at the bit to be in this game. So let's get to it. My friends, there you stand in the alleyway. Now, as we last stated, there was a murder. You came upon it, and someone was stabbed mercilessly. The person stabbed, convulsed, fell to the ground, dropped something he was holding, and it rolled down the alleyway a little bit. And then the murderer leapt into the air, up the wall, and started climbing at breakneck speed. Much magic was attempted, but much magic was failed, as somehow powers were not what they used to be in this strange dimension. So, using the powers of brute strength, Salome just climbed up the wall. Kazoo managed to hold person with all of her might, holding onto that hold person spell, holding that person in place, and then Salome kind of crit failed into grabbing the person, yanking him off the wall, and they all fell 30 feet down to the ground just when the guards were showing up. So there we are. There's and then that body, as it crumbled onto the ground, splat, a small ghost rose up and then looked around, realized that there was some people, and zoomed out. Just went right through the wall and is gone. So we have a dead body. There was that small trinket that fell out of that person's hand. You have a bunch of people at one end of the alley and a bunch of people at the other end of the alley, all calling for the guards. 2 bodies in the hall and in the alleyway, and of course Salome has fallen as well, 30 feet, took some damage, and ouch.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the
I'm thinking-
bodies hit the floor.
It's raining men.
From the windows to the floor. He was hanging on to
Are
a
we
window.
saying let the bardies with an R hit the floor because this is the all bard party?
Let the bardies hit the floor.
Oh,
Nice.
damn.
Everyone give me a perception check really quickly.
Ooh.
I remember last week Prue did try to convince the people who were watching to help,
sure
and they
did.
all kind of just went, hell no. So they so everyone just give me a little.
Ooh,
You know,
22.
we don't usually roll dice this early in the show. So,
7.
yeah.
Okay, you are lying on the floor, hurt, lying on the ground in a puddle, splat. You just cranked your elbow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Somewhere in the
so you
neighborhood
just-
of 2.
22. I got
22.
22.
And Kazoo, you got a what?
Somewhere in the neighborhood of 2. I don't know what my plus is, but I did roll a 2.
All right.
So I got that going for me.
Well, Kazoo, you look back, you see now a couple of actual guards, town port authority guards showing up with a bunch of normal people there. Salome, you're lying on the ground, and down the alleyway you see a bunch of people down there all looking in horror. Prue,
Mm-hmm.
halfway down the alley, you see someone in a doorway. It's dark. You can't make out their shape, but you definitely see, and you realize that they've been there the whole time.
Ooh. All right. They've been there the whole time.
You're not technically in combat at this moment.
Hey guys, there's a suspicious figure over there in that doorway, and they've been here the whole time.
Witness? They're a witness.
I was thinking that they were involved, but maybe you're right. They're just a witness. Who knows?
I mean, it doesn't matter if they're involved or not. They're still a witness. And
Let's
they
go
can
over there
tell the
and
truth.
Yeah. Ooh, I know a spell for that.
So do I.
That's right.
The cone of truth, I like to call it.
That's right. For right now, we're still talking about the word of the day, which might be hard. The word of the day is #hard time. And at confessions, we're going to ask you to whisper it to Reverend Tommy, and that is one of your abilities in our chat board here, so that no one else can see it, and you will be entered to win our prize of the day. So yes, cone of truth.
Are you sure it's not the bone of truth?
Oh,
pretty sure.
when I do it, it is both. Yeah.
What sort of components do you use?
Bones.
Bones.
Ugh.
I get pink misted all the time. That's the only thing left after a good pink misting. All right.
Listen, you're going to be alone of truth if you don't stop that dirty talk.
Whoa. Alone. I don't have my sound effects. Dang it. All right. All right. So there we are. This person that Prue, you're the one who saw it. You did point it out to the other people. There are more and more like normal people at either end of the alleyway, and they're like, they are continuing to like, someone should call the police. Oh, and then like the guards are here. There's a couple of guards behind you, and they're
Let's
like,
go talk to him.
Okay, I'm down with that. I will discreetly, loudly say, "Oh no, a witness!
Oh, yes, a
yay,
witness.
A
We
witness.
need a witness. We
Yay,
didn't
a
do anything
witness.
wrong.
Yay.
Uh, the person in
You
the
there,
dark
witness.
doorway waves in a kind of like a come with me if you want to live, and
Wait, really?
Yeah, I
turns to
understand.
run.
All right,
I
zoom,
follow.
zoom, guys.
You in my salami?
I'm going to give big moan of truth. And I mean it.
Can I do some healing on my good friend Salami?
At this moment, maybe yes. Let me see. Hang on, just one sec.
You know, that's I was actually asking if I could, not if I will, because apparently I don't have healing. That's another character.
Well, Kazoo, as you kneel down by the side of your injured friend and go, I can't actually heal you.
I can do the thing where I make it look like she's healed.
That's right. You do see something shiny in the puddle of mud that's there in the middle of the alleyway. And you remember that there was something shiny that fell out of the murdered person's hand and dropped into that puddle.
I 100% yank that, and I will also help little tiny Kazu will help my giant salami friend. You can actually use me as a walking stick.
Yeah, I grabbed on the cone.
And I'm in hot pursuit of this guy because I got little legs, so I went on ahead.
All right, you take off a little bit down the alleyway, and then through the door that was left open, and you start a chase. The let's see. It starts off in a basic building, but then as you get through that building, there's another door that's left open on the other side, and another alleyway. And as you make it to the alleyway, Prue, you see a sewer grate slide, and clearly the person went down the sewer grate.
All right, I go up and I try to slide the sewer grate.
All right, give me the good old strength check there.
And my teeny tiny hands move the sewer grate. All right, get out my 21. My lucky 21. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I rolled a 19.
Oh, nicely done.
Right.
You actually get over there, and apparently it had not closed all the way. And so you were able to just jam something in there and flip it just enough. You're like, that was the best thing I've ever done. And it is just wide enough for Salome to squeeze through. And so you jump down.
My modifier is a -1, so that was actually an 8.
Nice enough.
Good time.
All right, so you climb on down the gigantic ladder, which is made for humans. So it's gigantic to you. Salome, you go down the tiny ladder, which is made for humans. And it's a sewer. It is and this is kind of like a Victorian-esque era sort of technology level of this place.
Ooh.
So this is one of those like weird, it's just dark. Back when sewers were kind of they restarted doing sewers again. I'm sure there's a better way to say that.
There was a certain aesthetic to sewers. Is that where you're going with this?
Yes. Well, there was functionality.
Well, can't help but notice that this is not very hygienic for my wounded friend here. Is there anything I can do to seal up her wounds? Or I'm surprised I don't have anything resembling a healing potion.
I mean, Salome just fell, so it wasn't like there's no compound fractures.
She's just
thought she got
winded, but-
stabbed. Too.
No, I fell down.
Yeah.
And you know what? I rubbed some dirt in it.
When I get a chance to see her, I do actually have a healing spell that I could, if it looks like she needs it. But we're chasing this guy, so we don't got time for that.
Right.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So you zoom on through, and actually give me an athletics check.
Woohoo! Athletics.
18.
Woohoo! Plus one.
That's
10.
19
Mm.
plus.
Can it be acrobatics? I'm really good at acrobatics.
Parkour.
This particular check is a strength check. Yes. So,
Ugh.
all right, but a 10 actually will do it. You're only advantage on Prue. So go give us another roll. See if you can do a little better.
Hey, thanks, advantage.
Salome takes the lead as she bounds ahead, splashing through the sewers.
22.
22. Wait, at 3. All right, you're falling behind, but Salome is catching up with this person.
Ow, 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 ow.
Our gnomes are falling behind, but running as fast as they can. They're just adorable. Prue, you slide in the muddy, dirty sewer. As everyone kind of turns the corner, like, oh, it's terrible. But with the help of
legs. I got little legs.
Kazoo helps you up, and you keep running. Salome, you're running after, and let's see. Let's not make this too crazy, but
Very dangerous over short distances.
Is that a short joke? Is this a short joke?
Sadly, sharks don't have too much power here. It's more about tentacles.
What?
There's a long sewer, and you see the person at the very end just turn the corner around, turning right, and there are other passageways into this main tunnel. And as you're running down this long tunnel, you see through the side passages black tentacles coming through some of the grates.
Run faster. Yeah, that's like
everyone give me, this is the acrobatics check you've been looking for, Prue.
Woo!
And everyone give me an athletics check.
14.
Ding, 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 ding,
1, 4,
ding,
14.
ding, 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 ding.
Was that a?
21.
Was that good? Yeah.
All right.
21.
Nat 21. Oh, Nat 21 from the DM.
Hey, give me a high five.
Oh, king. King.
All right, Salome, what did you roll?
13.
All right. So several weird, and they're not entirely solid. They're actually coming through these grates. And I see this Nat 21 for me. So who?
Blondie,
Prue,
why?
what did you roll?
14.
14. Oh, and Salome just got a +5. So now, Prue, sadly, you have rolled the lowest number.
You are the weakest link.
And as you attempt to leap over one of the tentacles, its ghostly grab, yoink, splash into the ground, into the bottom of the sewer, and starts to drag you back.
Oh, damn it.
Can I turn around and Eldritch Blast the thing?
You absolutely can.
I would like to do that, please.
Give me some
You're
Eldritch
my
Blast.
friend. I love
Yeah,
you.
no one's left behind. What's the armor class?
It's pretty low.
Okay, I got 14
I
then.
love
14 will hit.
Yeah.
Now, it's not an entirely fleshly object. It is kind of ghostly, but Eldritch power is good as well. So it seems to cut through it even better than if it were flesh. And but you'll still need to give me a damage roll on that one.
8.
8. That is good enough for it to. It kind of turns into smoky vapor, at least the part that you hit. Prue, you are free. You are lying in the sewer, on the bottom of the sewer. Salome is up ahead, still running, chasing after the person. There are more tentacles coming. Prue, give me a successful dexterity acrobatics check.
Oh my gosh.
And Kazoo,
Oh,
you're
for
watching as more tentacles they clearly have been chasing you, and they are just coming
12. It's a 12. Can anybody help me out, you guys?
in. So, more tentacles. Yes, Kazoo?
Prue, please roll an extra D10 from Shakespeare.
Bless.
right, you got
bardic
two advantages
inspiration from Shakespeare.
Oh, good.
Okay.
And I
Triple
have 3
advantage.
advantages. Thank you, everybody. I love you so much. So I'll start off with the D10 so I can save my advantages for later.
30 advantages now.
Plus 8. I've got
All right, well, that'll
a
definitely
20
do
now.
it. You, although you are prone, you scramble through the sewer. You are now just fully covered with slop, but the tentacles do not quite reach you as you scurry up to your feet and start running. Because
Well, I'm all slimy now, so they can't get me.
How dark is it in here?
it's fairly dark all the time, except there are floating bobs in the air that
Okay.
on another plane would be considered will-o'-wisps. But
I'm going to hit the ground
Mhm.
behind us and cast light on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Mhm.
Hopefully the light will deter the tentacles from following us. That's my theory. Okay,
That's a good theory.
judging by your face, that's crazy talk. I will.
That's a
throw
great
that
theory.
cantrip on
It is
and keep running.
Incorrect, but it's a great theory. Right. So there are floating orbs. Now, if you get that close to them, Prue, you almost can see spirit in them. So
There's spirits. There's
I would
spirits
keep running
inside.
if I were you, honestly. So
Yeah.
A little scary. Let's go.
Salome, you get around the corner. The gnomes get around the corner, and as you get a little bit farther down, there's a staircase up from where this area you're in, and you enter a large room. Now you're still underground. This seems to be like the basement of a regular building, and it is some sort of warehouse. And clearly, this warehouse houses people. So because there are a large amount of people in robes here, and you see the person who you had been chasing, who had been wearing a cloak, in the midst of all these people, and turns around and kind of points at all of you as you bust through the doorway. Now they do not seem to be they're not brandishing weapons, but they kind of do the kind of thing.
Oh, hey. We're just passing through. Looking good. You guys are doing a great job. Is this the way out over here? Or is this
We see the person that we're chasing? That
Yes.
they're in here?
And she has a quick word with one of the other people who's wearing a robe, and that person their hood off, and
Yeah, no, that's definitely them. That's them. That's them. Hey guys, it's Ziri.
Whoa!
Whoa, it's Ziri. Your face. What? Wait.
What happened to you?
Huh?
Oh,
You
my eye. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's like maybe an eyelash in it or something. Do you see anything? Like maybe there's some dirt or something.
It kind of
I can't really
smells.
figure it out. Yeah, no, it's weird. It's leaky. I don't know.
Iziri, you have never looked better.
Aw. Thanks,
Well, it's so
doll.
good to see you. We should get that looked at, though.
I'm looking
yeah,
at it right
I mean, if we
now.
have time.
I not look at it.
her eye does seem a little angry.
It's itchy. Yeah.
It's inflamed. Let's go with
does that-
inflamed.
Oh no.
Are the pupils different colors? Is that what I'm seeing here?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my.
It's weird. It's been weird for a couple of days. I'm not really sure.
What
You
have
don't
you
think
been
has-
doing? Where have you been?
I'm trying not to rub it. Oh, what I've been doing? I don't know. I landed in this place. Everything is weird here. There's a lot going on. Where have you been?
Looking for
Well,
you?
we landed at the docks and then we registered and we paid our fee. I read our tax. What was it? A fee or a tax or a registration?
Fee tax.
But
Salami, I hope you weren't eating any weird crap off the ground.
No, I was the crap on the ground.
You were the crap on.
That's
They are
actually very
definitely
accurate.
worse
Shall we-
for wear. They're both. Everyone except for Kazoo is covered in sludge.
Parkour.
there were tentacles down there.
I'm gonna prestidigitate all the sludge off of Salami and Prue.
All right.
Thank
That
you.
you can actually do. It takes a little bit more concentration, but you have noticed also while you've been here that some of your powers are not the same as they were before.
Yeah. Wow. I can't believe that actually worked a little.
Nicely
The
done.
person who you had been chasing, who Aziri already knows as Alyssa.
This is Alyssa.
She says, "Hi, I'm Alyssa. I saw you. I saw what you did. I saw that you did not kill our friend. And,
Thank you.
and well, I'm afraid that there's more murder in store for all of us if we do not figure out a way."
But we got the guy who murdered your friend. He turned into a little ghost thing.
Is this
Yes.
a conspiracy?
Well, things are different here. You know, you don't just become a ghost and go away. You know, you sometimes ghosts can, you know, they stay here, and if they're very powerful ghosts, they can inhabit other people's bodies, and we're afraid that this is what this assassin is doing.
Assassin? Okay, this is way too familiar to me. I'm firmly against all of this. There shall be no assassins inhabiting anyone else's body, ghost or no.
How do we keep that from happening? Is there a spell or a potion or?
I wish there was. There've already been several murders.
Oh no.
Yes.
And on all that talk of murders, it's time for station identification here on Nat21 Adventures. Tonight, you are watching the All Bard Party.
Woohoo!
And please support our sponsors, Ren Adventures D&D Tours. We're going to Scotland and England next year. The new issue of The Mag of Holding from Penny Dragon Publishing, featuring Gothic horror, Radio Free Goblonia's Kickstarter, Little Empires, and the Halloween Adventure Pack from Nat21 Adventures. On sale now. A $100 value for only $50. And of course, the brand new Yuletide Monsters Advent Calendar from our very own Madam Onsa. And now, back to the show.
Right, and don't forget to hit follow and subscribe. That'd be great.
Follow, subscribe, become a Patreon. Also, send Palo pants.
No, don't send me pants. Why
Ooh, a
change
kilt.
things?
A nice kilt.
Why change anything? Well, Alisa says, we are the Watchers, and we are the eyes of Yog Sothoth. And we have been trying to... Yes.
Yog
Kind
Sothoth.
of made up.
Yog Sothoth.
Sounds kind of eldritch.
Oh, I used to eat that with sushi. You dip it in the yogsa sauce.
Oh yeah, that actually sounds
Maybe
good.
where you're from, that's what happens.
Oh,
But
yeah.
And
We are the
tentacles
eyes.
are also a thing of sushi.
Right.
They're always like this,
Are
Alyssa.
they like this?
They're always like this, Alyssa.
Okay, Zach,
Please
listening.
tell us more, especially if there's any advice you can give us about not being possessed by ghosts.
Well,
Or how we
Yes.
can leave? Can we just leave, please? Can we go home? We have a schedule to keep, Aziri. We have a schedule.
It's
Oh, I know.
certainly not that easy, my friends. But perhaps if you help us, we can help you. We are trying to help people be able to leave this plane freely or come to this plane freely. But we are under the powers of the Port Authority, and the ferrymen have all the control with their keys and their secrets.
So the ferrymen do have a lot of power.
They certainly do. And that does remind me, you there, pointing to Kazoo, you have something very important. That small obol you picked up. That is a very important key to being able to open this realm and being able to also leave this realm. But only certain wizards have the power to.
Nope, don't you eat that.
Nah.
We'll get
I
you
think
back.
all of us really need to like take some time and like, I don't know, come up with a mantra or something about thinking before we put stuff in our mouths. Like it really seems to be a problem for all of us.
All of us, huh?
Lonnie,
doing silly
no,
things.
down. Drop it.
I just burst into song. That's what I do.
Say it with me. Don't put that in your mouth.
Don't put that in your mouth. Don't put that in your mouth. Don't put that in your mouth. We'll work on the rest of that.
It's a good start, though. It's a good start. Elisa says, if you can help us find this murderer, we will help you if you want to leave. We will try our darndest.
Well, that sounds promising. Oh,
So-
what's one more quest.
So you guys know how like I never trust anybody, right? I trust these guys.
You do? Well, what
I
have you
actually
been doing?
trust these guys.
What? Why? Tell us the backstory.
It feels right.
All right.
It's definitely not compulsion.
Not what I expected from Aziri.
Absolutely not any kind of, I was fine with it until you said it feels right. So let me just do the old detecto magico.
Good plan.
Okay, so this is coming from a group of people who had this happen to them. Oh, I'm a fortune teller. I want to tell your fortune. Oh, no, you don't want it? Oh, I'm going to insist on telling your fortune for free. And you said yes?
Wait a minute.
When
How do you
someone
know
wants
about
to tell your fortune for free, you don't agree to that.
Wait,
But they put on such a good show.
Wait, how do you know about that?
Alyssa says they're friends of ours. Actually, we were
How
going
does-
to.
Well, now I'm actually more concerned. Wait a second.
Okay.
Alyssa says, I was actually going to send you to Magnolia. She actually, she's a better prognosticator than I am. I mean, I have some powers, but she's actually very good. We believe that this assassin is named Juniolo. And I think that if you speak to Magnolia, you might be able to possibly locate his whereabouts. That's what this book says.
That's not Italian or any kind of foreign language for Slippery Steve, is it? I'm just
That's cool.
asking.
That's a cool book right there.
No, it's actually not. It is Italian, but it's not Italian for Slippery Steve.
I just, needed to verify that. That doesn't translate to banana either, does it?
No, because banana in Italian is banana.
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 Surprisingly, banana is banana in almost every language. Moving on. You have to know this as Dungeon Master.
But pineapple is ananas in
Ananas.
almost every language.
In almost, except for English.
Ananas.
And did you know that in English, eggplant is aubergine?
I did know that.
That's cool.
Not that
That's really
crazy American English. Whatever. Where did that even come from?
Because it looks like
Probably
cool. We could
American.
do a whole nother
Moving on.
show about this.
I
I
They call
would
zucchinis.
love. I would love to cast
Mhm.
detect magic.
I can't remember.
I want to know how, if it works or not, and I want to know what's magic in this vicinity. And I happen to be holding an oboe.
All right. You cast detect magic on the oboe, or just on. You do have to hold the things usually to figure out if they're magical.
I sense the presence within 30 feet.
Yes.
Mhm. Oh, yeah. Lights up.
The oboe is magical. It is actually, and it does whir slightly. It is perhaps even, it is mechanical in nature, but also magical.
Okay, magic.
Yeah. Alyssa says we would really like that back, actually.
Scanning.
Scanning anything in particular?
Iziri.
Well, her eyeball does seem to be glowing. Maybe it's a
Yeah.
magical disease or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really big eyelash. I can't get it out. I've been
Wow.
trying to rinse it.
Don't touch it.
I try not to, but it's really itchy.
Don't put it in your eye. Look, we got so many songs to sing here. Don't put it in your mouth. Don't put it in your eye.
I like how you look that way, but she's that way.
But she's actually this way.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Tomorrow, you guys got to switch.
You're surrounded
places.
by DMs.
Ah! You guys got to switch seats tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
DM
Oh,
magic.
we didn't even think about that.
Right?
That's why I'm in charge. Wait. I scanned pretty much everybody in the room.
They mostly don't have any magic. There's a few magical items, but they're kind of like, meh. They're kind of like, like they don't want you to know necessarily that everything's magical. And,
Well, I mostly am looking for magical effects, not items. I just want to know if anybody's been charmed or is anything.
As far as you know, no.
I'm just naturally charming.
You are, and that's why you glow so hard. Wait a minute.
I'm not. Charisma's like my lowest stat.
I've always wanted to be a wrestler.
I will
Glow reference.
not eat this.
Don't eat it.
I'm not eating it, but I.
Well,
just-
our friends
you
said they wanted it back. So,
Yeah.
is there? So what is it? Don't
It is a
eat it.
brass oboe, but it is clearly mechanical. Like inside, there are whirring gears, perhaps, but it's only it's only slightly larger than that die, and we just sing
Don't
this
put
song.
that in your mouth. Don't put that in your mouth.
Don't what?
And everything is gonna go south. And
Don't what?
it's
Don't what?
You want me to keep singing? Because I will.
Just stop it. Cause
Blondie, stop. Why are you like this?
why are you like this?
Who hurt you?
Well, Alyssa
There you
says, before you eat that, maybe we could come to an agreement that you could perhaps maybe hand that over. And if you help us find this murderer, perhaps we can help you get back to your world.
Sounds great.
I like it. Sure, I'm down with that. I wasn't gonna eat it. I was just gonna lick it.
Gross.
Here you go.
Thanks.
People as a rule, they don't like that.
Colin.
Alyssa takes it anyway. 'Cause she's like, okay. All right. As long as we have it back. It does taste yummy, though. It tastes like brass. You know,
Yummy, like
that,
brass.
That
Yeah.
coppery, yummy. You know.
But
What's wrong with you?
you know what? I've got a
Gnomes
girl
love copper.
fixation too.
Gnomes love copper. What are you gonna say?
Look, you have to remember that
Not
I'm
good
talking to you right
mouthfeel.
now. So if you're talking to me, you need to look
gotta look
over
this way?
there. Okay, now we're talking to each other.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So what's funny is I'm looking right at Reverend Tommy.
I'm looking at a bar full of liquor that I'm not allowed to touch.
You do not.
I'm
do
not
touch that.
I brought my own.
Don't put it in your mouth.
I brought. And it comes back around.
I will fix it for you. Here you go. Now,
Ah.
look at each other. Look at each other for reals.
Okay.
Oh hi.
Wow. But now Reverend Tommy's back here, and
Oh,
I can't even talk to him.
He's lonely.
Aw, he's gonna feel so left out.
No.
Okay, focus.
All right,
Focus.
focus.
We have a show to do. We have a schedule to keep. We have to get to the show on time.
She's actually doing it. She's actually doing the thing.
Yay! All right, what do we do? How do we beat the ghosts? Give us some parameters. Let's do this.
Alyssa says if you go talk to Magnolia, she is a better sorceress than I am.
Prognosticator.
She might be able to help you. I have been trying to track this ghost down, and I cannot.
I just like gave them my word that I thought you were cool, but now you're telling us to go and talk to a sorceress who is a stranger to us, who insists on giving free fortunes. I don't feel good about that.
Oh, come on, she's cool. Let's go. I trust her. She said some cool stuff. I can't remember what she said. It's been an hour.
Honestly, it's been a week. I mean, an hour.
It's hard to tell.
But she was cool. She was really, really cool.
Okay, I have to say something out of character.
All right.
I have to say something out of character.
Yes.
I
Sure.
know Judas and Magnolia. I know those two. And for anybody else that knows those two, there is no way that they're going to make themselves good guys in their own story.
You want to just do confessions?
that-
Let's do this.
I'm
No,
shocked.
it's fine. It's fine. Alyssa, let's go talk to Magnolia.
Spoilers.
What?
That's Red Mom's. Spoilers. Well, you'll find out if they're the good people
I don't.
or the bad
No,
people.
I don't actually know. I have not read the book. I don't know what happens. I just know those people.
I just know
Oh
those
my
people.
god.
I love those people.
Those
They're
people.
so wholesome though. How could you?
They're so
How
wholesome
could
and
they?
nihilist at the same time. I mean, not
man.
it's mostly Judas, but
All right, we need
He's
to
probably watching
separate
the show
you
right now and
two
not
because
commenting.
this is just. That's it. I'm going to look at the
yes,
fortune teller.
Magnolia.
Magnolia.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't
Yeah,
know why
I'm
blanked on
coming
it.
too. I trust them implicitly.
All right.
I trust them impliedly.
I trust them more than I trust you guys being able to make decisions about crap without me around. That's what I trust.
You know, we
missed
do
you.
suck at that.
Yeah, we did miss you.
But we
Although-
did some good facsimiles of you.
No, you're
Schedule,
We had some
schedule,
good busking.
schedule.
Yeah, we
We
got all
really
these
did.
obols and some wedding rings and
That's nice. Did you play any gigs?
we busked
A little bit. We busked.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, nice,
They
nice,
did.
nice.
Yeah.
They did a pretty good job.
So
Did we make any
you're-
money off of that?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I got a bunch
It's
of
been an
wedding
hour.
rings and obols, and
That's right. That's right.
You took people's
Thank-
wedding rings?
they gave them to me. I mean, I asked
Yeah.
for them, but they gave them to me.
Yeah, it was part of the song. It was a real pretty song.
Oh yeah,
Basically, told them
that's badass.
Yeah.
no charm, not evil. Thank you.
Ah, nice. All right, so let's go. How do we get there?
She says, well, we're right here. And I mean, just we'll go up the stairs. You'll be right back on the main street.
Oh.
We're one street away from the main street, and then you swing back around. She's probably around in the main town doing shows. So,
All right,
main section of town.
let's go find her.
All right. Well, you go up the staircase. You head out of the building of the storehouse. You are literally one street away from the main drag of this area of town, and everyone, just give me an intelligence check, real quick.
Oh, that sounds like a positive way to be.
This is going to go well.
Okay. Thank you for advantage, everybody. Oh, for heaven's sake.
Salami crit.
Crit fail or crit success?
Crit fail.
I am dumb.
Aw.
Even with advantage,
Did
I got a
anybody
6.
make it?
What did I need to make?
Like, I mean, I was gonna give it like a 12 or higher.
Okay, I got a 12.
Okay. Okay.
Technically,
And even
actually,
Prue,
got a
you had an
13.
advantage, and you still.
I rolled
Wow.
a 3 and a 4.
Oh, good.
Wow. Okay,
love
so
that.
now you do have like I
plus
think two
two.
two advantages left, but you'll have to use them
Huh.
later. You can't
Yeah,
just
I
keep
can't
going
use them
with
all on the
advantages,
same
yeah.
roll, right? Yeah, didn't
Right.
think so.
All right, I can't watch this happen. Oh, please just do this for the love of God.
Not a success. It was not a bad success, but it was a success.
It wasn't a good success.
You are correct. Technically correct.
Thanks,
The best kind
Shakespeare.
of
That's
correct.
kind of correct.
I have a
I got a
7 now.
14.
All right.
I got,
Right before you open the door, all of you except for Salome, remember that you all just fled a murder scene and are probably wanted by the police. So just walking out in the street is probably a bad idea.
Wait,
Maybe
back up,
perhaps-
guys. Back up.
Yeah. So Salome literally opens the door and Aziri grabs her and yoinks her back in just as some of the Port Authority guards go walking by. And you're like, oh
right.
yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Minor illusion, right?
Disguise self.
Probably a good idea. I don't know. Something like that.
Disguise time. I don't have to disguise. They don't look at
Right.
me.
Let's,
So disguise.
do you have a cantrip for this? Because Kazoo, I don't really have any good disguising.
No joke.
Other than
I'm reading
I could,
disguise self. It only works on one person.
I
That
could
seems
polymorph
silly.
myself. I could use a 4th level spell right now.
Yeah, no, let's just here.
Okay, I'll just here. Let's switch hats. Here,
switch hats. And,
No one
Here,
will
I'm
ever
gonna-
know.
they'll
I'm a
never
pirate.
know. They'll
Yep.
never know.
I'm a
Disguise.
completely different person now.
Hold on a second.
Can we borrow some robes from the cultists?
Brilliant.
They have a couple of capes that are just generic that you could borrow. They're like, we're not exactly well liked by the Port Authority right now.
Here
So
we go.
like our robes are probably
But
yeah,
just-
there you go. No one will ever know.
Speaking of
Salome,
capes, make
would-
sure to support our sponsor, Lando Capes. Use our special code Cloud City today to save 15% at checkout. Lando Capes.
There. Now
I
I'm
was
in.
waiting for that.
That's right. Just flat hat, pointy hat. No one will ever know. Bam.
Salami, can we let's see, what do we do? How do we disguise you, darling?
What?
Did
What
you
did you
guys did you all hear that on the mic?
No.
Reverend Tommy said she does know how to be a mammoth. So
yeah.
Yeah, that'll be inconspicuous. Let's polymorph her into a mammoth and walk down the street.
Do it. Do it. I am ready. Let's go.
all right. With a vague
Hold on a
costume,
second.
you step
Hold on a second.
there you go. All right. The
Priest Jaws.
the cultists kind of just give you a few strange looks and go, okay, whatever works. and you step out into the street. So you're not magically. None of you are actually magically changed. You're just wearing disguises. Okay,
Nope,
just checking.
disguises, quote
Just
unquote.
checking. All right. So so you head out, kind of trying to blend in with the crowd as best you can.
Blending in like a boss.
Yep.
Like a motherfucking boss.
And sure enough, right pretty much where you saw them before is actually Magnolia. But she is by herself. And there's a sign behind her that has clearly just been made that says, shoot, where is it? It's Frank the Mind-Reading Goose. And it's a
I love that guy.
hastily painted banner. And Magnolia is doing a show with a wooden goose that she is using. It's made of wood. It's just a prop. And she is doing mind reading tricks with the audience using this goose. And then she looks out into the crowd and sees you coming barely, by the way. She only recognized Salome. And her eyes go wide, and she goes, she holds the goose and goes, well, in the end, you're all gonna die. Okay, show's over, folks. Thanks, everyone. Clunk, drops the goose with a resounding thud, and is looking at all of you and is like, gotta
Wouldn't that be
go.
with a resounding honk?
Honk, honk. And everyone, the people are kind of standing there like, what? She's like, show's over, go away, bye. And people kind of and they start walking away. She shoos them off and comes to all of you as you're on the edge of the the ground there. She goes to the edge of the stage and
Praise
says,
Johnson.
I need to talk to you. I need your help.
To you.
Well,
We need
well,
your help.
let's get out of here.
Let's do that.
She basically cleaned up the stage as quickly as she possibly can and heads over back over to her Varda, which is in a different spot actually, and as it was before. And she opens the door and like, get in. And Aziri, there's this nice little Vardo that seems pretty tiny, and you're like, it can't possibly hold 2 half-orcs, but everyone seems to pile on in, and it seems just fine. Up to you.
Here we are.
What's up to me?
Would you like to go in?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm going.
Okay. All right. She hops in. This area, indeed, it is bigger on the inside, as this is some sort of large enough. It seems to just be accommodating. Like it's big enough to accommodate, but there's like a doorway that possibly leads to other areas, possibly bedrooms or whatnot. Magnolia says, "My friends, Judas has disappeared. And I can't seem to find him.
What?
He was supposed to meet his friend, and after the show we did, and he's gone."
Couple of questions.
Yes.
Was Judas wearing a robe and getting assassinated at all? We would have recognized him if that was
You would have recognized him, sure.
Okay.
Would we?
Second
Oh.
question.
Oh, and Alyssa did say that that guy's name was Traverno.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Second question. Is he receptive to being possessed by assassins? Because that would suck so hard right now.
I don't think he is. He's very strong mentally. But he should be. I should be able to locate him. All I can see when I've sent out my my sensories is just the ocean mist, which would be really bad.
Does that mean he's dead? Is that what that means?
If he was dead, I would be able to find him.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, right. That's how it works here.
Is he not in Anon anymore?
I
Did he
can't
take
imagine
the
how he would
ferry?
have gotten out. the next alignment of planets and gates isn't for months.
Months.
So wait a minute. Those people that said they could help us out can't help us out for months?
We're gonna miss
Which
our
those
show.
people? Which of those people?
There's some robed folks. Did we find out who they are? Aziri, who are they?
Yes, I know exactly who they are, and there's no reason at all that I'm not saying who they are right now. I'm stalling for dramatic effect. The Eyes of Yog.
Yeah,
Oh.
And,
yeah, we know that.
Aziri, it's that moment that you do notice that there are several symbols of the Eyes of Yog, here and there, in the Vardo.
Yeah, the Eyes of Yog.
Yes.
Huh.
She says, "Well, I don't know. We sometimes have the ability to certain. It's like, okay, so are you the Yog? Because we are friends with them as well.
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Did anyone else catch that?
Nope.
Good.
Only the people that were next to each other understood
Oh, no.
that mystic language.
Well, in that case, this is a good time to take a quick break, and I will burst in order to give us a few words from our sponsors and give our players time to go have a drink and a pee. They'll be back for Act 3 in just a few moments.
Was I freezing all the time?
And Paolo and Kitty will get the chance to reset their microphone potentially. But friends, I would like to let you know that Nat21 Adventures is brought to you tonight by some wonderful sponsors, and we want to thank them for joining us tonight. Starting off with tonight, the newest issue of Mag of Holding, brought to you by Penny Dragon Publishing. You can order, or rather pre-order, the newest issue right here at the link that I'm going to be dropping into the chat right now. So go to the chat right now, click on that link on the Kickstarter right now, and order the newest issue of Mag of Holding from Penny Dragon Publishing. Issue 3, Gothic Horror. Oh, yeah. And, my dear friends, Madame Once's Yuletide Monsters Advent Calendar is here. It is never too early to start your holiday shopping right now. Go to Madame Once's go to this link that is on your screen right there and in the chat to order Madame Once's Yuletide Monsters Advent Calendar. And also, Reverend Tommy wants to remind you, get your whispers into him, so he would like to see if you could win with tonight's word of the day. Don't say it out loud in the main chat, whisper it at Reverend Tommy. So follow the link that I just threw into the chat, this link right here, to get your Cryptide Seasons greetings. And the Goblonia Kickstarter has started. Check out their delightful RPG full of goblin antics. So, Radio Free Goblonia, go find them on Kickstarter. We also want to thank Little Empires and all their 3D model goodness. The source book for our October adventure, Memento Mori, Memento Vivere. You can buy their products in the Nat21 Halloween Adventure Pack on sale at our website, nat21adventures.com. It's a $100 value for only $50 plus shipping. It is on sale now. And this Halloween Adventure Pack, as you can see, has everything you need for a chillingly suspenseful adventure into the realm of the lost and departed. You'll get Memento Mori, Memento Vivere, a 122-page source book of chilling adventures, the Little Empire's Mausoleum with 3D building that you put together, and 2 D21s, the new black and gold and blue swirl, and Nat21 coasters, plus special Halloween stickers and more. So much happening. But most importantly, my dear kind friends and companions, we are sponsored by you, our viewers. Become a Patreon saint. Go to patreon.com/nat21adventures. Or even if you just want to kicking a little bit right now, you can buy us all a cup of coffee, buy us a drink at coffee.com/nat21adventures. That's ko-fi.com/nat21adventures. If you can support the show, we appreciate it immensely. But now, my dear friends, let's get ready for some tea to be spilt. I mean, Aziri was already spilling it earlier. Let's get ready for confessions. Oh, Kazoo, unmute yourself.
Jawses will decide when it is time for me to speak. And that time is now. It feels good to don the Jawses apparel again, even though they kicked me out. But I don't know who to trust. Like, everyone is shifty AF right now, It's like people in robes. Who trusts people in robes? No one. And then there's Aziri's crazy eye. It's like literally a crazy eye. And then I don't know. I still trust Aziri. And then there's like, trust this person, don't trust this person. I don't know. I've got trust issues. And then what the heck is going on? We have another spirit ghost assassin. What is there, like a sign? Do I have like, hey, spirit assassin, hang out with me? It's not cool. No.
A little.
Prue, unmute your mic. There you go.
Damn it, Jawses! Is it just me?
Jawses
Or
be praised.
does Kazoo get a little too into that Jawses thing? I mean, I don't have a problem with religious people. It's just that I get a little worried because so many of them seem to try to really do that. And we didn't really have any of that Jawses stuff where I came from. Oh, I hope Judas is okay. Oh, I really liked him.
I like sometimes more Bernie than other times. I don't know. But seriously, do you ever being watched? I don't know. My favorite thing, the dog people have the snack. Every theme. It's awesome.
Put it in your mouth.
What? Wait, what? Okay.
Oh.
Here are the things that I can put in my mouth. A sloth. A goat.
We have our new OnlyFans.
A rock. And this thing, which I will not describe to you because it is inappropriate, but look how cute it is. Okay.
Oh,
There it is. Don't choke.
It was a little dirty.
oh, gotta
Not
wash
surprised.
those things.
It's got some sputs on its head.
Did you find it
So
on the
sorry.
ground in the city?
It was on the ground.
Fortunately,
a blanket with some other things for sale.
Skylark already went to bed, so it's gonna be all right.
Gonna watch this later. You know this, right?
And we're demonetized.
And boom. Oh yeah.
I really don't think this sponsorship will leave us. I think Judas and Magnolia specifically might throw more at us. I mean, come on.
Well, my confession right
Bring
at
it.
this moment is a big giant thank you to everybody who's following us right now. We have 798 followers. And we want to thank everybody.
Wow.
Hey, if you're not following and you're watching this show, hey, follow us. It's like absolutely free. And you'll see there's more fun to be had in the future. So yeah, we're so close. We're like edging our way towards 1,000, which is 4 digits.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about that. But yes.
That's a lot of digits.
I know, right?
Palo. If we're edging our way, and you are
Oh,
the
stop.
lord of this adventure,
I'm the master of this.
yeah,
So instead of
Yeah,
edge
all
lords, we're edge masters. You're
Edge
an edge
masters.
master.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
edge masters, yeah.
You're terrible. All right, moving on. Well, and also I do want to give a big huzzah, not just to all of our followers, but to our Patreon saints who have been helping our show succeed, and all of the things that we do, and all the things that they help us do. So a big giant huzzah to all of our Patreon saints. Huzzah!
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 Awkward eye
Wait,
contact.
can I just say real quick where these eyeballs came from? I really hope that Quid Kevin is watching right now, because
They
he
look
came
awesome.
up to me after the Watching Wild Witches show and handed me an eyeball on a stick.
Nice.
And I had no idea who he was, but I kind of suspected. And he's like, "Here you go. It's a demon eye on an arrow, Iziri." And I was like, "I knew it was you. I knew it."
Oh yes,
So shout out to Quid Kevin.
Sunday. He came and met me on Sunday.
yes, a huge shout out to Quid Kevin, because he saw me at Maryland Fair the weekend before that, and
That's
I mean,
dedication.
like I want to know who his travel agent is. That's
Ooh, yeah.
like, dude, man,
Yeah.
you were going all over the place. Like, holy smokes!
Yeah, everybody else, you gotta catch up.
And he's coming to TRF this. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You know, in addition to our Scottish trip, we just need to have a Ren Fair trip all around America.
That's We're just gonna have
That's
to.
like, isn't that what you do anyway?
That's the dream. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Only technically, but Mav,
Basically, I'm
again,
done.
you are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Correct.
I would like someone else to fund this expedition, though. I'm getting tired of having a.
We're gonna have to get more Patreons. All right.
Maybe we should do a show.
Maybe we should do a show and entertain them. All right, let's do it.
Hold on. First, we've got a thing to
Oh, we have a winner.
do.
We're spinning the wheel. Wait, get that spinny thing in there. No, get it on the screen there.
The spinny thing is just finished spinning.
It's a spinny thing. Trust us.
The winner is Amberline.
And what does she win? She wins
Oh yeah.
a couple of. Didn't we have?
Yeah, virtual Ren Pops. We'll send you the PDF from our store, and you can just print them out on cardstock and attack them mercilessly with your scissors. And you could use spit to assemble it,
Exacto
but
knife,
I'm gonna
your
say glue
slice.
or tape.
Yeah, you'll be getting the Ren Pop Uber Palo and the Ren Pop Metatron.
Just dagger cloud that thing, and you'll make it in no time. Whoosh.
Nice. I've got a Ren
Basically,
Pop
they
too,
become
so-
You have a red pop
Ooh.
too. Well,
I
we should
do.
throw that on there.
Add it into the
What?
store, Brew.
There you go.
Let's
Yeah.
talk.
Let's do this. All right, my friends. Well, let us get back to our harrowing adventure. Magnolia Strange says, the last time I saw Judas he was down outside of town. In the caravans. There's many people who live outside of the town. He was headed that way, and they live in caravans like myself. And he was there. He was supposed to meet up with his friend, but I guess his friend is dead.
What?
Is that the guy that's dead
That's
in
the
the
guy
alley?
who got murdered. Yeah, he's
Oh.
dead in the alley.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh.
But yeah, she's maybe someone there saw him or look around the town. I don't know. But that was the last I knew where he was going to be, and I can't track him anymore. I don't know what's going on. I should be able to track him, even if he's dead,
How do you normally track him?
with my magic.
Well, why isn't it working now? We don't know. Got
That's
it. Got
what
it.
I was
got
asking.
It. Okay.
She's the smart one.
So outside of the city, beyond the walls, is where, well, we like to consider ourselves the free people, but we still come around to the city, a vestige to, well, they do have things, food,
Like money.
money, yeah, that's those things.
Comes in handy.
But yes,
So let's do the thing.
Judas and Treverno were working on a way to open the gates between the dimensions, and I fear that someone is trying to stop that.
Oh
Money
my.
pays for goods and services. It does.
Well, who would benefit from the gates between the dimensions being closed?
I'm gonna say the ferryman and the port authority, because they're the ones that have been under a tight rein, and it's like a toll bridge, and these people want to build an express lane.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Seize the means of production.
Yup.
This
I'm with
transportation
you
is very neat.
guys.
Well, I appreciate any help that you can give me, because I just don't know what to do, and I'm afraid that I might be next. So I'm gonna try to lay it low. But
That sounds like a good idea. Ooh, if I polymorph you, perhaps you could come with us and help.
well, I could actually help probably better here. I don't know.
All right, fair enough. I get excited about my polymorph spell, and it hasn't worked once.
She also says, "Have you tried it here in this dimension?"
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I don't know if I'd want to take the chance.
I don't.
I
Think
mean, I'm
have.
taking all kinds of chances. I'm finding out through trial and error what works and what doesn't work.
Mhm.
I will say, just as a heads up to all of you guys, Eldritch Blast works good.
Oh, I wonder why that would be. Maybe it's the Eldritch component.
Well, the blast part worked good too.
I would like to blast eldritchly.
Magnolia says, if you were asking that out loud, actually, she says, well, we are very close to the world of the dead. And as a matter of fact, you can actually, the way to the land of the dead is through the vestibule, but it's so much paperwork.
Oh, huh. Paperwork.
Ugh.
Not what I expected.
Ugh.
Why do you need paperwork when you're just going to the afterlife?
Well, it's like having coins for your eyes, but honestly, it's just more complicated.
Speaking of eyes, do you have like some eye drops or like any kind
I
of
was
like,
going to ask you
know-
about that, and I do have some eye drops, maybe a healing salve, perhaps.
Yeah, something, because it's real itchy. It kind
Ah.
of burns. Like sometimes it feels like it's throbbing.
It's also
Yeah, if you-
magic.
Yeah, can you see if there's like a speck of dirt or something in it?
I can spray it. I have a little and she actually goes over to this chessboard that has it has black pieces, but instead of white pieces, they are like kind of a tannish, kind of not an ivory color, but a little bit like a dirty ivory. She has all of the pieces except the king is replaced by what looks like a little perfume spritzer, and she actually says, "This might make you feel better." And she just hold your eye over here, and so yeah, just Kitty, we are right next to each other.
Yeah, but if we go over here, then we're not.
Oh, wait.
See?
Oh, wait.
Right?
How did you forget already?
Lean towards me.
Oh, right.
This is going great, you guys.
And she
Kitty, lean into Paolo's screen.
yeah, see, like,
Oh, like
see, like
this.
that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
all right. So she sprays it into your eye. Give me a Constitution save.
Oh, Jesus, God. Oh, Jesus, help.
Jesus. Oh my
Job
God. Metal D21 is going in dice jail.
Get a
Oh,
ballpark.
no.
What did you roll?
No.
I rolled a 4.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Do you still?
Wait, but I
already
have,
used
I
your.
have decent constitution.
You
I
use
can
our-
add to
Oh,
it.
with
but it's-
disadvantage.
Oh.
Roll again.
Like theoretically, you could roll a 1. That'd be great. Let's just see where this
Oh,
goes.
yeah.
gee.
I rolled a
Oh,
12. So
All right, so
we're
4.
going with the 4 plus 1 is 5.
All right.
Yay.
A scream that echoes across just resonating through the tiny room. Yeah! As all of you visually see her eye just go completely red, and you see Magnolia kind of go, "Oh, that doesn't usually happen like that."
Like demon red?
Like kind of demon red. Like as if she just sprayed like holy water into an eyeball that is made by a demon, perhaps, maybe sort of like that kind of level of like burn.
Is there? That's not your eye anymore, is it?
Blow on it. Here, I'll blow on it.
Okay,
Ooh.
yes, please.
Oh, that sounds painful.
Okay. You know, I didn't want to admit it. I've been thinking it in the back of my head for a little while, and I didn't want to say it out loud. I didn't want to believe it, but I'm pretty sure this has something to do with that demon eyeball that I ate.
That's why you should not put strange things in your mouth, especially when they come from demons. Didn't your mother ever tell you that?
I said. We need a mantra to help us all remember.
I'm working on a song right now. So our little song that you can sing. Don't put that in your mouth. Don't put that in your mouth. When things are looking south, keep your lips shut tight and don't take a bite.
Don't take a bite.
Yeah.
Oh, it still
What's with
hurts.
Kitty and
This is
demons?
coming
What's
along.
with Kitty and demons?
I
We're
mean,
just par for the course. All right, so Magnolia's like, I'm really terribly sorry that this should be healing. It's holy. It's everything good. It's like condensed good power. Oh,
I think
yeah,
that's
see,
the
that's
problem.
part of the problem.
I think that's the problem. I think Magnolia, I think I have a demon eye for an eye.
A what?
A demon eye for an eye. My eye is a demon eye. I don't know where my eye went. I mean, part of it still looks like my eye. It like kind of looks like my eye, but like there's lots of it that doesn't.
Sorry.
You all, we just can't look away for a minute, can we?
No judgment.
Yeah, so your eye is completely red. It's actually now swollen up. Aziri, you're almost feel like you could shoot a lightning bolt out of it at this point. Like the searing pain is so bad.
Can I try?
You can try.
No.
Okay, good try.
Please look away.
What are you looking at?
Out the door.
Out the door?
Yeah,
The door is closed.
I'm gonna open it a crack.
Okay. Open it a crack and look out. You're like, I gotta hang on. All right, roll.
Okay.
Give me a D20.
Heavens.
Cock.
Jaws, please.
God,
Jaws.
I rolled an 8.
Where's Grock? Grock.
Grock's busy at the moment.
Can Grock even hear us where we are? I don't
Yeah.
know. I rolled an 8.
You roll an 8, which I believe someone just critted. Someone over here, over there, just gave me a crit to have someone randomly walk by as a lightning bolt shoots out of your eyeball.
Wait, really?
Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna just give it a. What's the chances that it's a Port Authority guy?
Oh, no.
Just gonna say yeah on that one. Just why not? So as one of the Port Authority guys, literally, he's looking around and he he kind of looks at the Vardo, literally, like, so you just see it as he's like, given that, I'm sure there's some sort of code violation I could do on this Vardo here. And and Aziri, you just peek out and you're like, you can't hold it back. You're like, look at
I really didn't think it was going to happen.
Well, it's good. It's been nice knowing you.
Oh no, we got her back on
Close
this.
the door real quick.
I'm ready to
small pile of
shut it
ash
down.
and clam. Close the door.
Kaziri, what did you do?
Shocking.
Faint.
What was that? What was that?
I have a lightning eye now.
There's a little bit of smoke just coming out of the eyeball.
What?
A little bit. Magnolia's like, maybe you should go now. Maybe you know what? Here's a healing potion. Here, just take this. I don't know if it's gonna work. But there's here's a healing potion. Just take that. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, or if it'll make you blow up. But maybe okay. Tell you what, you know what? We're gonna just move the Vardo a little bit, and then we're gonna then
maybe like hide it under some brush.
Yeah,
was there anyone out there?
Did anyone? There was.
She could know.
There was.
Oh, could you tell who?
There was nobody. Nobody important. They're just Ash right now, right?
And a ghost.
Someone named Ash.
I mean,
Ash.
You asked somebody.
Okay, fine. It was the Port Authority guy.
Good for you. Good for her.
3 murders. They're gonna pin so many murders on you. You know.
We were just trying to win a musical contest.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I need to break in real quick. Carlo, remember at the beginning of the show? When I said this is a murder hobo thing, and you're like, no, not murder hobo.
It's not.
Carlo,
These are accidents.
Yes.
Oh.
Sometimes murder hoboing happens by accident. We've all been there.
Sometimes murder hoboing happens. Nat21 Adventures. That's our new tagline. Nat21 Adventures. Sometimes murder hoboing happens. Oh, Jesus.
He just left. I'm out.
You know, when you try real hard not to murder hobo, but your audience is filled with chaos monkeys.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, can we put a magical eye patch on that?
I like that idea. You're like one half of Cyclops, so it's got to be a ruby visor.
We need a Cyclops visor.
I thought about
it was
trying...
you got it. It's a ruby eye patch.
When it first started, though, like I tried to cover it, but like it just feels better when it gets air. You know, like it needs air.
It's not about you anymore. It's not about you. It's about all the people you might kill and then get us in trouble, not to mention the people you might kill.
Okay,
let's be honest, though. It only happened after she got those holy water drops in her eye, too.
Yeah, the lightning didn't just come out. Like, I was like, I'm going to see if it shoots lightning because that's what it feels like it's going to do. I didn't really think it was going to. I thought it was just like the next level of pain.
It's like a sneeze. It was like a sneeze. You know, just couldn't hold it in.
I'm not going to force her
her
to wear.
Yep. That's what it was like.
Magnolia drives the wagon down the street and a little bit more, and then is like, y'all better go before something bad happens.
All right, Aziri, please let us know if it feels like it's going to happen again. Does anyone have a tin cup or something we can hold her over her eye if it's about to happen again? Maybe Saran.
Gonna do that. I'll just look up into the sky, maybe,
and tell everyone exactly where we
Reverse
are.
lightning.
Well, maybe. Hold on.
Okay, I'll dig a
I've got an
hole
idea.
real quick.
I've got an idea. No, this could be our big act. If you feel it coming on, we will set up and do some busking and tell everyone, get ready for the big finish. It'll be fine. We got this.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's just a show. It's just part of the show.
Pyro show. Yeah.
Electrotechnics.
Not
pyrotechnics. It's electrotechnics. Moving on. Magnolia kicks you out of the wagon at this point. She's like, y'all no really need to go.
We're going. Let's go, I guess, to the edge of town and see if we can find Judas. Is that what we're doing? So she'll help us so that we can help the other dudes so that they can help us get to the ferry.
Trying to help a dude, help another dude.
Gosh, this is a lot of fetch quests.
We're just trying to get you to go around the thing. All right.
Let's go explore the world.
So you head, as Magnolia pointed you, kind of towards the main gate. And it is open currently. And these are not Port Authority men. We've killed some of them. Yes, well, yes, you would recognize them. This is the other side of the city, and these are different. These are the Watch. These are town guards, and you actually see what you will assume is perhaps the captain, perhaps of this of this group. So he's like. Not just the sergeant in charge of the watch at the gate, but perhaps even the captain of the entire watch, because he just seems to have the fanciest uniform, and he's milling about. Now, there are plenty of other people there. The gate is open. People are going in and out. They're not necessarily stopping anyone. What would you like to try to do?
Go to where we need to go. We're going where we need to go.
All right.
We're great at bluffing.
You're just walking casually.
Yeah. Oh, until you say it like that, yeah.
If he looks
Kazoo.
at me, I would like to wink at him with my bad eye.
This is a good time to not make an impression.
Yes, thank you, Sir Dave, for getting that reference.
Here's the thing. These guys are into eye stuff. I mean it. It's their whole thing. They're watchers.
Yeah. Again, don't make an impression.
All right, everyone, just give me a performance check as you pretend to be just ordinary people walking out of a gate, doing ordinary things.
Using my second advantage. Ooh, Nat 21, bitches. Plus 11. That's
nice.
32.
Nicely done.
They believe everything I want them to know.
So for this performance, do I actually use performance and not intimidation? Yes. Okay.
Unless
29.
29.
Hell
nice.
Yeah. Nice.
28.
Kazoo, what do you got?
28.
28. All right.
I got an 11. I'm the band manager. I'm not a performer.
All right. And there goes the
We all, yeah.
Wow.
3 out of 4 of us.
Oh, I got an advantage. Thank you, Quick Kevin.
And there was a 1
Thank you,
on
Quick
it.
Kevin.
Yes. That's a 19.
All right.
Holy crap.
Well, I just rolled all of the guards' rolls, and there was a 1 on the floor, and a 5 and a 6. So they really weren't even paying attention when you just beautifully walked down the street as if you were just people walking down a street.
I'd like to thank the Academy
You're
for this honor here. I really feel I earned it today. Thank you. Years of study and research went into this role.
All right, you make it out the gate.
Roll.
You, as soon as you get around the corner, you run. And oh yes,
parkour.
It's definitely my connection, everyone. I want to apologize for that. We're gonna try to see if we can do better next time. But we are in the middle of Texas, sadly. So
in the woods.
In the woods. We're in the woods in Texas. So, my friends, you make it out of the town into the bazaar. It's like how to explain. It is the dead place that you really do imagine in your heads. Trees withering, swampy ground, bogs, marshes, all those sorts of really nasty places. But as you come around across the side of the marsh, there's a large area where several caravans are there, and their meager horses are eating what small grasses are around. There are several people, all manner of caravans, all shapes and sizes, all sorts of people.
Cool.
What would you like?
This looks like a nice place.
So we're
Yeah.
here looking for this guy. And I hold up my hand and I try to create an illusion of this dude,
Mm-hmm.
like a small portrait. We're looking for this dude.
All right. Just come up to any random person.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start. Like Magnolia
Right.
said, come down here and ask around, right?
All right. So here's the thing. Hilariously, I was gonna do it, and then I was like, no, I'll roll and see what they get. And I only rolled. Okay. So in this book, there's a chart of random caravan NPCs that the players could run into. And you roll 2d6, and one's the tens column, one is the ones column. So you have a whole page full of people. One of those people is if you roll a 3 and a 3, is a certain person. I rolled a 3 and a 4, so I'm gonna just say that I rolled a 3 and a 3, because that person is none other than a juggler named Pavel Garblansky.
Hey!
I hate that guy.
He looks
He looks
kinda
like decent people.
he's
Like
I
an
don't know.
evil.
Oh, yes, describe him,
Like
please.
who's that evil
He's
bad
got-
guy in the
got some
Aladdin
gray.
movie?
Looks
Who's
like
the
a
evil bad guy in the Aladdin movie?
Jafar.
It's just like-
Jafar.
yeah, he looks like
Jafar.
a kind of a
Wait, is
round-headed
he-
Jafar.
slightly
and-
slightly beefier and
Is he holding anything in his hands?
like what?
Anything at all?
Sure, of course he is.
Okay.
Is he holding them for short periods of time?
Goblansky,
Garblansky.
we need your busking permit.
Yes. I do want to let you know, everyone, if you go to Ren fairs at all, Judas and Magnolia, they travel all over the place. They're up and down the East Coast and all over the place. And so they have pretty much asked all of their friends if they wanted to be in the book. And I said yes, but I would like you to use one of my other aliases. And I have many. They all kind of derivations of Paulo Garbanzo. There's, Pablo Gaspacho. There's
Pibble Garbango.
Popo Bobo. I have many. One of them is Pavel Garblansky. And that's my more Slavic-ish name. So I was like, you know what? Tell you what, I was like, use Pavel Garblansky. So the fact that I almost actually rolled it, I'm like, I'm taking it.
Just
All right,
do
so
it.
here we
Just
go.
do it.
Garblansky.
The man
so-
himself.
That's right. So, you come across a man who's actually just juggling a few things. He seems to be practicing. He's not doing a show like he ever does. And he looks at you. You're new here.
Have you seen this person in the past day?
Yes, I have seen him. Who are you?
Magnolia sent us to find him. She's having a hard time tracking him down.
Well, the last time I saw him, he was headed off. He was talking to some pirates, which are, well, I mean, they're ridiculous, honestly. They're like, they're kind of friends with the ferrymen, but they've completely run amok. They're just,
Come on.
yes, they're kind of almost caricatures of pirates themselves. They're like, they go to extra lengths to be piratey.
Uh-huh.
And also
I don't know
explain it.
anybody like that.
But yeah, normally he doesn't. Normally we stay away from those guys. But they were talking about some sort of inviting him to some sort of meeting, perhaps even a party. and he was too far away from me, but I wanted to kind of get involved and say like, oh no, he's busy. He's got to go put out the fire.
For wingman stuff. I got
but I couldn't reach him in time, and he kind of seemed like he didn't really want to go, but he went off with them. That was the last time I saw him.
And now Magnolia says she can't sense him. And I think she should be able to.
Yeah. Do the pirates have any kind of special abilities that would keep people from like blocking any kind of perception? I don't know.
Usually. I mean, they really stay to the coast. I mean, anybody who goes off into the ocean, doesn't come back. The mists out, if you go more than 2 miles offshore, the mists take your brain.
And would that kind of result in some kind of a gray, not dead state? She said ocean, didn't she, Magnolia, when we were talking to her?
That's a possibility.
Sensed ocean. Well, that's not good, and I don't want to have to break it to her. So how well do you know Magnolia?
Well, I mean, she's with one of the other caravaner camps.
What do you think we would have to do in order to go find him and bring him back? Do they like music?
I mean, normally the pirates stay to the coast, and and you're like, you think you did see a ship? I mean, there are several ships.
Do you have a ship?
No, I wouldn't touch the water. There's tentacles and dead things and blah.
There are. God.
Do you know someone who has a ship?
She's not messing around.
We all have caravans.
So you're saying go to the pirates, shake them down, get one of their.
Sounds like we need to find a ship that we can get on and try to find him.
I also want to talk to the pirates because that was the last person who he talked to. I want to find out a little bit more about what kind of party they were having. Maybe they need to hire some entertainment for that party. And I know it sounds like I'm being very shallow and trying to shake down a gig, but just to be clear, it's 100%, like 92% a cover, like maybe 85% a cover story.
You know, we have a specific skill set. We might as well use it.
Well, I mean, they did say something about a gathering, so maybe that sounds like an idea that maybe you were trying to find out if there was a gig.
Thanks, Garblansky. I don't think we were looking for validation from you. So,
I mean, hey, if you get a gig, I juggle pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for validation.
You know what? Listen, I'm going to give you our card.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
Yeah. Next time we're in town.
Oh, are you the manager?
Yes.
Oh, hey, so like, what would it take to
talent?
Well, people are really into aerial these days. So let me know when.
I could do some classes. I could do, sure.
Yeah, great. I'll see you. We'll see you.
I didn't mean any of that. I'm sorry.
Send me a raven with your info.
Oh yeah, totally.
Don't call us. Yeah. We'll call you.
All right. Well, yeah. You let me know when the auditions are, and I'll
Ooh, see, we don't do auditions.
Oh,
it's like you don't come to us; we come to you.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, you got to be worthy, and
Well, I mean, some people know I'm out.
But
Garblansky.
You also have to be cool with Grock.
Oh yeah, that's a big part of it.
I don't really do music. Is that a thing?
Ooh. Yeah.
The major thing.
Maybe try find yourself a travel guitar or something, and maybe you can
I got some friends. They might help me out. Sure. Yeah.
Or I don't know, something novel like a hurdy-gurdy that just collects dust.
There's also kind of this unique trait that in our band we're all either gnomes or orcs. So.
Oh, yeah. What are you? Human?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Oh.
a cool thing and all, but
I mean, it'd be
Yeah,
kind of.
I mean, it's novel.
it's just
100%.
not our thing.
Not
Yeah,
our
but
brand.
then
It's a little off brand.
We'd have to change the name as like Gnorks, Norkmen. Like that doesn't really work.
We can finally be called the charcuterie board.
Is that what we wanted?
That's what I wanted.
Oh, see, like I get it, salami.
Oh, and it's perfect because we now have a pork authority.
All right, everyone go home. This is the peak.
Thank you. Good night. Thanks for following our channel. We're closing up shop now. Thank you.
This has been
Mommy,
Nat
are
21
you hungry?
Adventures. On behalf of everybody here tonight, we'd like to thank all of you because we're just going to go out on a strong note. All right. Make sure to join us. We have so much content every night. Sundays, 8 p.m., Savage Moon. Mondays at 8 London Music with Lady Brew. Glamour Hodo, Peptide Tales. Tuesday, The Home Show. Wednesday, Grading with the Crew. Godlonia, Thursday, Sonnets with Shakespeare. Gothic Horror Gaming. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Oh my God. I mean, it's just so great. So, like, you know what? We can't do better than that. I mean, good night, everyone. Good night. This has been all Buddy. Bye-bye.
He's right. He's right.
Really?
Get back here.
Wait, we owe them at least. We owe them some music. They watch this show so that they can hear us do music. Isn't that right?
We gotta get like a little farther. We got like a little few more. All right.
I've got snacks in my pocket for you, babe. Salami, here you go.
Pavel Garblansky kind of goes, I'm actually going to give him a roll here. No, he actually figures it out that you might not be totally interested in having him join the band. So he's like, all right, maybe.
He'd make a neat opening act, I think, though.
Yeah, you just let me know if it works out, it works out. I totally get it. All right. So he goes back to just practicing juggling and he's like, but yeah.
As soon as we're out of earshot, or actually as soon as we're almost out of earshot, I would say, no fucking jugglers.
No fucking jugglers.
Oh. Who hurt you?
I guess it was Pavel Garblansky.
They hurt her bad. They got her right in the jugular.
Listen, I mean, I don't know about that guy, but I do like some jugglers. Some jugglers.
Hang on. What about Kitty's juggling?
Does she juggle?
Yes, she juggles. Especially when it's convenient for me.
She juggles that Jersey.
So I think somebody was trying to rub it in. All right.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
All right, now I'm not using. I'll just rip this page out.
Yeah, there's some vicious mockery that just burned that poor boy down to the ground.
So you didn't even need that.
So,
yes. So anyway,
when
there
you
are so
play
many
this
other
game-
people in here that they could be making fun of, but no, I allowed them to.
When you play this game at home and you get to play Pavel Garblansky, you make sure you nail it, all right? You've seen
right.
it done.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a tutorial in Discord for how you can make an at-home absurd goatee, so that when you're DMing Pavel Garblansky, you just pop the little goatee.
Make sure it
on.
goes to the left. It's got to go to the left. Otherwise,
to the left.
It just doesn't twirl right if it twirls left. All right.
It's a sinister
Right.
goatee.
So the Pavel says, around this next hill, sometimes they'll put into port down there to get water and things like that. Sometimes. So between You might be able to find their ship. I don't know. They usually don't go far off the shore. Otherwise, they're toast. Tentacles, all that sort of stuff.
Tentacles like toast, do they?
Nasty stuff, yeah. Have you seen the water?
No, actually.
All right, so we're going to try and get a gig at this pirate party.
All right.
I like where
Good
this is
luck.
going.
I love it. Thank you,
right.
Pavel.
Bye. Call me.
Bye. Yeah, no, that's what I said. You send me the Raven, and then I'll put you in our list of
Openers
people that will
Gotcha.
back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
you know, when we're in town.
Yeah, and you 100% don't suck.
Weird hands, smells of onions. Yes. All right. You wind your way out of the caravan. There are several other people, of course, several other caravans. And you wind your way through. You head over the hill, and sure enough, just around the next bend, you do see some sails. As there's a ship that is at anchor, and so you're pretty far away from the caravan now, and over the other hill, there's a ship. It's at anchor, down the windy road, and as you're like, all right, so you start heading for it.
Yeah.
And heading up the road, are three clearly pirates, because they literally have the eye patch, the hats, the tattered coats, the boots with the big floppy tops. One of them has a hook hand. They look
That's
a bit
Probably
beraggled.
a hand holding a hook. Is that what
Why
it
are
is?
they trying so hard?
They are trying super hard.
But why?
No one knows.
So that everyone knows that they're pirates.
Oh,
Oh my God. Are we in a Ren fair?
It's the
Oh my God.
dream.
Well,
What?
I mean, this book is written from a Ren fair, so yes. So you kind of are.
I didn't realize. I didn't realize until you said it.
Oh my gosh. Well, they actually look at you. They're kind of just jauntily heading down the road towards you. And two of them actually, one of them stops and is like, hey. And the other one's like, hey. And they like actually start walking directly towards you. They're not advancing on you to attack or anything. They are walking, no weapons aside from the hook hand.
I mean, I meet them matching their jaunty walk.
All right.
Yep. Same.
There's a crit for them to be for the pirates to be drunk.
Oh,
I mean, yes, and they're actually holding rum bottles
That say rum on the side.
that actually say rum and then XXX on the bottom, because of course they do. And they're like, you. The first one steps up, and when you get in range of talking to each other, he says, I be Smitty, and these be my friends, Spaceside and Spud. And they give these wacky bows to you. And then they say, you're the band that was playing in the street the other day, aren't you?
Today.
Yeah.
That's them.
Aye, getcha.
If that band be the Gnorks of Grock, then yay, that would be us.
Yes, what you said. The Gnorks.
Yeah.
He's a little drunk, clearly.
Close enough.
And the other one's like, yes. Oh, tell them. Our captain was looking for you. Wanted to have you over for a party. Was wondering if you would be for hire.
Hey.
This
Totally
is working
down.
out really easily.
I do have a quick question. Ask him if there's any other acts that they hired. You know, something about exclusivity clause and headlining.
Is there anyone else playing the party?
Oh, we're trying to find all sorts of entertainers.
Okay. So, my clients here are clients. That's not the word I was looking for. What was the word I was looking for? It doesn't matter. They well, it's just that they're gonna headline.
And Smitty, the first one, oh, 1 sec. And he goes to his other buddies and like,
They don't know what headline means.
what does that mean?
So, the creatures you have before you are the most amazing, talented, rockin' gnomes and orcs that has ever graced. What plane are we in? I don't know. It doesn't matter because all planes. Therefore, they will be the featured act of the night, the highest paid and most important guest dressing room, all the booze,
Closing the show.
act of the night.
Okay, something about booze. Yar. That we can do. And a bag of money.
And a bag of money and a nice little room to themselves so they can get ready beforehand. Yep.
Yar.
Yep.
Yes.
And then they will put on the best show that any of you on 1 or 2 legs have ever seen.
Die.
And that guy over there on 3.
And
Oh,
that
I
too,
am
yeah,
so
that's
sorry.
A bag of
That's
money.
not a leg.
And the other thing. What was the other thing?
a room
Room, a bag of money,
and booze.
and booze. Aye, that's what we have for you.
Closing the show. Closing
the show. The other thing.
Well, I thought that went without saying, but
Of course.
actually it needs to be said because you have no idea what we're talking about. Got
And
it.
the other one, which you're pretty sure was Spud, taps him on the back of the shoulder and like whispers in his ear. He goes, "Oh, because it's the headline." Yes. If we could write, we would write your name at the top.
Exactly. Look at you. You got this.
Got it. Yeah. Hey.
Well, we're so lucky that we found you. We thought we'd be looking for you for days. But
we definitely want to know who else is on the show because there are certain artists we refuse to work with.
oh, well, I'm sure you. I don't know. Well,
Who do you have currently lined up?
oh, there was some accordionist.
Should be fine.
I think it was a mime. I don't know.
Ooh. Okay,
That's
continue.
a bold choice.
Bold choice.
No, we can throw him overboard. I mean, that was the plan.
That was probably what the show was.
That was going to be the show. Yeah, you
Throwing
didn't know
the mime
it.
overboard. Yeah.
Oh yes, and some other fellow, great big bushy beard. I don't know.
That's goes by the name of help me out, guys. What's his name?
Great big.
Are you not
bushy
picking
beard.
up what I'm throwing down?
I'm trying to think of who has a great big bushy beard.
You
Not
want me to pick
Jonathan.
him up?
It's
Garbanzo?
no, screw that guy.
Gablansky?
No, screw that guy. It's the guy we're looking for.
Judas.
Judas. Thank you. Is his name
Yes.
Judas?
1 sec. And
Because we're very enthusiastic about working with Judas.
he goes
Yeah.
back to his other guys. They whisper really quickly, and they just give me a quick perception check. They're like,
Woohoo! That's an unnatural 20.
okay.
Excellent. I think I'm at an 18.
He looks at you and goes, "We forgot his name." And you are actually honestly pretty sure that they are so drunk that they did forget. But he does they're wrapped up in chains.
Okay.
He like
that's
does
the
the
guy.
wiggle thing.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah. We just shared a bill with him earlier.
In fact, we have to settle our last take with him. He ran off to come do this gig so fast that he never took his money. So we need to see him before the show.
Okay. Well, we've got our little boat. We'll just row ourselves out there to the big boat, and then to the party.
All right. Does anybody else have a little fright from the idea of being stuck on a boat?
Yeah, it's weird. It's like we're
Do we
sharing
have
a brain here.
Can we what can we do? Can we ask them to provide us our own boat that we get to be in charge of, or is that a thing?
Oh, if only we had a flying carpet.
My first thought, like when we were trying to get on a boat earlier, was, can we secure the anchor? And I have a spell that could do that, but only for 1 minute, and I have a feeling we'll be there longer.
Huh. Okay.
What other ways could we secure the anchor?
Are you saying any of this out loud? I just want to
Yeah, they're drunk. They're not paying attention.
Yeah, they are just kind of looking at you like, "Are ready to go?"
Please,
we gotta go.
Did somebody bury some rum over there?
Aye, there's rum. There's rum right here in my pocket. And he pulls out yet another rum bottle that he was drinking out of one hand, and he pulls a rum bottle out of his coat, out of the other one.
So prepared. Thank you. I'll just...
Which one did you want?
You know what? You play silly games and win silly prizes. Let's do it.
I'm kind of here for it.
Might as well.
Oh.
Let's go do a gig. Let's go find Judas.
They take you around. They walk you back down. They're just thrilled. They're like, "Oh, we could have." They keep like, "We've been walking for days. I can't believe we just ran right into them. What are the odds?" And they talk. They are hobbling around. I mean, they're literally just so drunk they are not walking the street. They get to a dinghy that they've got pulled up on shore. There's plenty of room for all of you, even half orcs. And basically, they jump in. They help you in, and we row off. Oh, you're welcome, my lady. Yar. And yar. They with all as much grace as they can muster, and they row you over as straight as they possibly can to the main ship, which as they signal, the ship already starts to pull up its anchor, and they are starting to actually get ready to set sail. And as your little dinghy comes up to the boat, they lash it on and they throw down a ladder, and they are like, "Whoa, when you found them!" They're like, "Smitty, you found them!" We were just got here. I know, what incredible luck! I cannot believe it. Yarr. And
Yar.
They are overwhelmed with joy. And they were like, "Oh," because you can see in some of their eyes that they thought they were going to be here forever. Maybe their captain is not the most reasonable person. Who knows?
Ooh, the captain. We definitely need to have a conversation with that guy.
Sure do.
Now, before we set sail, I would like to see who else is on board. I say to whoever looks like they're in charge, the yarriest of yars.
The yarriest of yars. So you're on deck. There are plenty of Tasha Yar. There are plenty of pirates here, and they are mostly all doing their work. They're setting things up. They're getting the sails rolling, and they are slowly turning their ship to basically head out back in the direction they would like to go. Back towards the city, actually.
Was there anything that we could sense about crossing the threshold of being on the ship that could block out Magnolia's ability to contact or to sense
Give
Judas?
me a d20 roll, Iziri, with your eyeball.
Oh, right, I'm not rolling.
I got the power
on my crappy board anymore because I keep rolling crappy. So, God damn it!
I'm gonna say no on that too.
Oh, hold on, let me stall.
Auto success.
Yes!
Yay! Yay!
All right.
Okay.
The ship itself is not. It doesn't have any blocking on the ship itself. The ship seems to be just a normal ship, as far as you can tell, and so you're kind of like, oh well, you are giving the eye, and they all kind of look at you as the ship turns out. The one thing you do tell with your eye is that now, again, remember, this place has no real sun. It is all just dim will-o-wisp lighting. Sometimes it gets darker, sometimes it's lighter, but there is no sun. So it is never really daytime. Sometimes there's a lot of will-o-wisps, and therefore it's near bright. And then sometimes the will-o-wisps kind of head out, and it gets pretty dark. Right now, it's kind of dark. But Aziri, you realize that this ship is not heading towards along the shore, which is usually what these ships, as you were told by Pavel Garblansky, who knows what he's talking about, usually says that the ships usually go around the edge and do not go out to sea. This ship is heading directly away from the island. And
That's a problem.
yes. And
Don't
you
like
see
it.
the mist ahead of you, and you're like, what? And your angry eyeball is like, this is not good.
Thunderwave.
Okay. Who's steering?
Well, there is somebody. Well, he just looks like a pirate. They all look like pirates, and he's steering, doing the steery thing, and he's kind of just. He's actually give me a perception check with your eyeball.
That's better. That's gonna be 21.
Your eyeball can tell that there is something wrong with the guy steering. And as
Nope.
as this rolling wave kind of comes up, and you can feel the pushes the ship even further straight away from the island, he lets out a howl. And
I'm gonna tackle him.
and the pirates on the deck are kind of like, wait a minute. And they all have a moment of, oh, we are in some serious trouble. A lightning flashes, and it starts to pour rain as this ship literally swells up from a wave underneath, and it just seems to be heading directly into the mist and the rain. Everyone's like,
Thunderwave.
As soon
don't
as
get
I
to do
realized it,
anything.
I ran to tackle him.
Yeah.
he's up on the upper deck. And
It's
there's
gonna
plenty
take
of
me a while
pirates.
to get there.
I was gonna
Right.
Thunderwave on the side of the front of the ship to push us back.
That's interesting.
It might work. Salome, what are you doing?
I am getting seasick.
You've got a Nat 21 too. Whatever you do.
I gonna back up my Iziri, so I gonna follow.
I'm gonna. Can I rewind for a second because it's been a really long week and I forgot that I'm an archer. I'm not gonna tackle him. I'm gonna shoot an arrow.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say I'm gonna back you up. I just follow you. I see you run. I go.
We also have Eldritch Blasts.
It's been a really long week.
You whip out your bow, and you whip out an arrow, and you take aim with your angry eye,
Oh,
and
snap.
a lightning bolt shoots out of it, blasting the guy who was controlling the ship,
Oh.
and blasting the thing that controls the ship. And
The steering wheel.
yes, is now
No.
gone. You can still fire the arrow if you'd like. Here's a d20.
Oh.
The little arrow in the stump that was.
That's
16.
16. Would
Hey,
yes,
it's-
you shoot him.
an eye for distraction. Whew.
Now,
It doesn't feel good when that happens.
everyone kind of goes, "What?"
What?
And there clearly now you see the captain of the ship, not the guy who was controlling it that you just blew away, but the captain, and he. And you can tell he's a captain. He's slightly larger than everyone else, and just looks slightly pirateier than everyone else.
He's got a
And,
nicer hat, doesn't
He's
he?
got 2 hooks on the same hand.
He's got 27 feathers in his hat.
That's right. The most
2
gigantic.
peg legs.
He would have 4 points on a tricorner hat, but that just can't happen. Each corner of his tricorner has 3 corners.
You know what? You could literally have a point in the middle of a tricorn hat. Ask me how I know.
And he
You could
pulls
have
out his cutlass and he says, he looks at the band, but he kind of is pointing at everyone, and he's like, "You're all screwed now!" Ah ha 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 ha! Raises his cutlass as lightning comes down onto the deck, cracking the rear sail as it flies off the back. And that's where we're going to leave it tonight.
Wow.
I swear to God, if that's steel, I swear to Jaws, if that is steel fox. Who am I kidding? It's steel fox, isn't it?
It's gotta be.
Now, Salome, if you would like to maybe throw down
Field
some...
Field stocks.
We didn't do a song. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's
I
10:14.
know. I was a little surprised.
If you have any vicious mockery you'd like to just throw at this guy, I mean, I'm down.
Very quickly, I will mock very little. I did not plan new mocks, so I will see what I still have.
I don't know. I wasn't sure, but
Okay.
If you want to wrap up song too, I've got something that could service.
okay. A little
Let's
bit of
do
mockery.
wrap-up song.
and a question.
Okay. Sir, you are so ugly that you can make an onion cry.
Oh.
You could bore the legs off of a person that has no legs.
Oh.
You're as useless as an aglet to someone who doesn't know what an aglet is.
I know what they are, 'cause I'm a Dutch bastard.
You suck. Okay, go ahead, Pro.
Okay. So do you wanna wrap up song?
Wrap up song. Wrap up song. Wrap up song. Wrap up song.
All Prue has wanted this whole time is to find the ferryman so that we can all go home. All right? So that's where this is coming from. There once was a band that meant to rock, and the name of the band was the Gnorks of Grock. The plains they toured, but time ticked down. A Grock me Gnorks now Grock. Ooh. Soon may the ferryman come to bring us back into our home. One day when the touring is done, we'll take our leave and go. We had not been 2 weeks from home when through the plains we began to roam. Our captain disappeared on dock. We found her, now let's go. Ooh. Soon may the ferryman come to bring us back into our home. One day when the touring is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat does hit the water, we found found his eerie minotaur and helped our friends avoid a slaughter, then sail down below. Soon may the ferryman come to bring us back into our home. One day when the torrent is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Cool. That was awesome.
Okay, so like right when she did the last I just like got behind her and shot a eyeball lightning up like
Right into the main sail. Great. So
Of course that's what she did.
all right. Well, one last confession for everyone before we set sail.
now my eyeball shoots lightning. It hurts though. I should do it less. Ow. This is probably not a big deal. It's probably okay. Like, couldn't be, the worst thing. It's fine. I see things. I have visions.
I'm not gonna say I saw this coming. Like, yeah, 90% sure.
So you know how sometimes you get in a lot of trouble with your friends, and then you're on a ship that you didn't want to go out to sea on, but then it goes out to sea, and then your friend Lightning Eye destroys the ship as we're standing on it while we're still going out to sea. You know how that happens too sometimes?
It's very relatable.
Right. We've all been there. So my suggestion to you, just get out your guitar and just sing about it. It works for me every time.
Heave, haw, heave, haw, heave.
So, off the side of the boat, please.
It won't matter.
What boat? There's no.
Well, I confess that they actually honestly walked right into it. They were the pirates. I had it all set up, and they were gonna come and try to find them. That's not the right page. It's this one over here. But look, Smitty, he's there. They were all there, and then they totally walked right into it. And then so we somehow jumped ahead to the part where the pirates are trying to kill them. But not all the pirates. Just
Wait a minute.
See,
Kill
Smitty,
us.
Spades, Bud, friendly pirates. See, I wrote all these down. Like it's all in there. And so
It had to happen.
Yes,
and on that, dear friends, we are. You just need to know that we are on Twitch multiple times every week. I mean, there's the schedule right there. Check it out for the latest updates. This is the latest version. So on Wednesdays, we have creating or crafting with the crew. 8 p.m. on Wednesdays, we also have Goblonia. Make sure to tune in and watch that. On Thursdays, we start you off at 9 a.m. with Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare, where we build a collaborative writer's room
Nice
and create
picture,
something new.
Shakespeare.
Thank you very much. That was taken by Michael Ulrich. And then at 10 p.m., we have Gothic Horror Gaming. Sundays at 8 p.m., we have Savage Moon. On Mondays, oh my goodness, look who's there. We have Lady Prudence with her Modern Music Mondays. You have prizes on that show? What?
I do. If you guess what's in my cup while I'm drinking that night, then you can win a prize.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Smart.
There's a whole
my
thing
gosh.
where if people request a song and I play the song, then they can ask a yes or no question about what's in my cup. And then they have 3 guesses before the end of the show to figure out what's in my cup. And my cup is going to look a lot like this.
Can I win if I play? Because that sounds like a fun game.
Of course you can. And so the
Yay.
prize is a major discount to anything in my merchandise shop, including. Wait a minute, I can do even more PSA, including these amazing dice that I make. My
Sweet ass
bargain-
dice.
Yeah.
That coffin's so awesome. You might need it.
I know. Very spoopy.
Very well. After Lady Prudence on Mondays, we have at 10 p.m. bedtime tales with our own Carmel Clavin, the glamour hobo. Monday nights at 10. Tuesdays, we're right back here with the All Bard Party on Nat 21 Adventures. And point of personal privilege here, Paolo, I would like to ask everybody, what else are they doing this week? Where can people potentially be found performing live? So, Paolo, let's go over to you. Where can you be found?
Ermagerd. Well, I will be at the Texas Renaissance Festival for 7 more weekends, and I'm at the Wormwood Tavern, which is the Absinthe Bar. It is a actual live show. It's actually a burlesque show, and it is ticketed on Saturday to 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock. I'm usually doing some street shows, but then we have the stage shows later in the afternoon. And then on Sunday it's 4 o'clock, and then I at 6 o'clock host a variety show that's come on into the tavern, grab a drink, and enjoy the variety show. Multiple talented people at the festival are going to be part of it, so that's where I'll be for the next 7 weeks at the Texas Renaissance Festival.
Kitty Chaos!
Hi, that's me. I'm also at the Texas Renaissance Festival. However, I am only here for the next 2 weekends. So if you want to see me, you got to come soon. Well, that's a sentence I don't normally say. After that, in addition to that, I am also doing Goblonia on Wednesdays. So if you haven't seen any Goblonia, get some of that in your life. Don't put it on the screen. I don't need a picture of my face with the words, "You've got to come soon."
It already happened.
Anyway, that's it for me.
Lady Prudence.
You are a winch after all. I mean, come on. So I am Lady Prudence, Her Majesty's Court Composer. You can come and find me at the Carolina Renaissance Festival for another 6 magical weekends. I sit under a sweet tree. I play my little harp and I sing, and I'm exceptionally charming. And if you come up to me, what? It's true. And if you come up to me and you say, "You were awesome on Nat 21, I think I might have to give you a discount. All right?
Oh, there we go. Mom.
Oh, hi guys, it's me. I do have a thing. You will find me gnoming away hard at the back end of the Nat 21 Adventures business side of things. But if you want to see this little pretty face get real weird looking, I will be a goblin on Wednesday here. Yes, hard back end. I'll be a goblin here on Wednesday, and I will also be a Thornlock for Savage Moon on Sundays. Things got weird. If you haven't tuned in on Savage Moon, things got weird. What do you do when you find out your best friend from childhood might be a god?
Oh my.
You say yes.
Yeah.
I'd watch that. I'd watch the heck out of that.
I said lean into it.
I'd watch the Grock out of that.
I also am in a state of euphoria.
Very. All right.
No, get that out of there.
No.
Spit it out.
What have we learned? What have we learned?
Don't put that in your mouth. Don't put that in
Now
your
your
mouth.
eyeballs gonna turn into a
Have we
giraffe.
learned?
Things are
All
looking
right.
so
And Shakespeare, I'm at the Connecticut Renaissance Fair. We have one more weekend left. It is All Hallows weekend coming up. And then the weekend after that, on Sunday the 24th, I will be in Stratford, Connecticut for the first ever Stratford Shakespeare Renaissance Fair.
Stratford upon Avon, Connecticut.
Right? Yeah, so I'm going to be there. And then we start up at the Louisiana Renaissance Festival, starting the very first weekend of November. Paolo and Kitty will be joining me there for the final 2 weeks of that run. It's going to be lit! So, yeah.
That's right, my friends. Well, my friends, this has been Nat21 Adventures, and we are going to continue next week. What's going to happen? I mean, my money is on boat sinks. I mean, if I was going to say, what happens in one of Paulo Garbanzo's adventures, it's going to be boat sinks. Yeah. Well, my friends, I do hope you've all had a great time tonight. I've had a lot of laughs, even at Pavel Garblansky's expense, and yeah. You know, if Pavel Garblansky was in the boat with you, maybe the boat wouldn't sink. But oh well.
Really?
I do hope you've all had a
plan
great
the
night.
whole time.
It's Nat21 Adventures. When a natural 20 just won't do, my friends, you definitely are going to need a Nat21. There's Reverend Tommy right there. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.